Hi again, let's add movement to our character. So I've created a script that called client movement and just added a reference to my character controller and got it. And now in the update function with the simple move, I just want to do some simple movements. So we'll move the vertical axis and let's define a speed for it and use the Visual Studio's features to do easy variable definitions, and let's make it public to be editable inside the inspector and give it a default value of 200. And I always put public variables on top of private ones, and I always comment them but not at the moment. And the other thing that we can do is that keep in mind that this script will be only attached to the owner prefab. Let's find object of type link connection GUI. Maybe the name of the script is something else. So let's check it here. Let's go to the slave project which has the client loaded. It's using client GUI. So let's find that using client GUI thing. And we should use type of operator and then cast it to client using GUI again. And just tell it to become disabled after we've instantiated. So the other thing that we have here is that speed transform.forward. It says it cannot be applied to operators of type unity engine that vector 3 and unity engine that vector 3. So transform.forward store input that get access vertical. There is not two vector 3s here, just I cannot understand the transform.forward store input that get access vertical. How it can be something problematic. Oh, maybe, yes, we've just typed this incorrectly. When you choose auto generation of Visual Studio, these stuff just can happen. So be careful about them. And now let's do transform.rotate 0, and let's use the horizontal axis for this. And now we should attach these scripts only to the prefab for the owner and not any other one. So we choose the owner prefab and then go to our scripts to add client movement to it. And now let's just test it. Always it's a good idea to test often and test much. Again, connection, and you can see the glue is not there. So we are not moving. We have a no reference exception, maybe no character controllers, no game object or something like that. So let's see how the thing is going on. Check if we have any missing stuff. Link smooth, character movement, and link network view. Or we don't have any character controllers on top of these. So box this time, we are moving really. Let's check the server. So something should be wrong here. Oh, there is one wrong thing. I forgot to actually attach the script to the observed property. When you do this, you should attach these smooth character to this network Ulink network view to be state synchronized. So you should drag your smooth character to the same Ulink network view on all of them. Multiple object selection is not supported in Ulink at the moment, unfortunately. So we have the Ulink strict character attached here, but there is no difference between them unless you are not doing gravity related stuff. So let's stick with the current one. So let's check what is wrong again, and let's remove all of the Ulink strict character components and then add the correct smooth character components. As said before, Ulink Network View doesn't support multiple object editing, so let's do it manually for all of them. We have an error here. We should change view IDs to allocated from manual also. Lots of problems here. It was the reason actually that our object wasn't working correctly, so now we can write the Ulink smooth character to the related field in the network view. So we had two problems. One of them was that our network view IDs, which are the numbers which Ulink uses to differentiate between objects, were not set to allocated. You should set them to allocated when you want to instantiate objects. If you want to put one object in client scene and one in server scene without instantiate, you should choose manual and set the same ID for them in order for them to be able to send and receive RPCs to and from each other. And the other problem was that we were not set actually the properties of the Ulink network view to synchronize the smooth character script as described in the stocks, but hopefully it should work now, and it is working. As you can see, client and server both are in the same place, just rotation doesn't work for some reason. Let's check it here. Transform rotate, time the delta time is get access. Horizontal, probably it works, but it's too slow to be shown, so let's do it like this. And now perfect. Let's see it on the server as well. It's in the same place, as you can see, and you can build up to 3 clients at the moment and use them. If you want to have more clients, just come here and set this to some other number and add some other transforms here. So very easy. Let's now change the color as well and then build multiple clients. We'll call it colorize, and let it to be children of Ulink that mono behavior instead of mono behavior, and add using Ulink here. Now I'll teach you how to use RPCs. In update, I'll say if this time network view is referencing Ulink.networkView instead of Unity Engine.networkView, because we are children of Ulink that mono behavior here. So if the network view is ours, then if user presses space, it should be able to change his color. And because this method is not defined, we should define it. And we'll just call an RPC on the server, change color server, and send it to server with color.blue as argument. And we should have the RPC in one of the scripts attached to the game object of the character on the server. We will attach this script to all three proxy creator and owner roles. So we'll define change color server and set it to get one color argument, which we are sending at the end of our RPC call as to be color.blue. This argument is not sent to the RPC. Another argument could be set at the end, which always is being sent automatically if you want it. So and server should let all clients know that they should change his color as well. So we set RPC mode to others except owner, and set the color to be the same color that we received. So we have this script in proxies, so let's define change color proxy. And the proxies doesn't need to send to anyone, just lets the client change his color as well. We could do it from the server with sending the RPC to all others including the owner. Okay. So now if we go just here and attach colorize to all of them, then we can test it. Change his own color and server change color as well, so it's working. In the next video I'll show you the last thing, damage and shooting, which aren't hard really. Let's build a client just for fun. So we don't want to build the server, instead we want to build a client. Let's do it in the desktop for now. Good. And now let's run the server from here. Be careful to don't change things in the uCollab window instead of the main Unity project. So let's do some justifications here. We don't run 3 currencies. Okay, so here in the master server we can join, and another player, see that here the information is updated and it tells us it's not updated actually, because we should update the master server on that. So now we'll remove one of the characters. It moves in all other entities as well, and if we change color of one, it will be changed in everyone. So wait, anything working, and if we remove and disconnect one of the clients, these objects will be just removed. No problem. And maybe my capture program caused problems here. And you can see that only he himself remained here. No objects of disconnected players, so you can easily create your own multiplayer game for the game jam if you want to.